Hey everybody, so today in my Spanish 2 class we did some running dictation just to practice the present tense of various types of verbs, regular and irregular ones. And I had the students up and literally running through the hallways trying to get to each other fastest so they could write down these sentences. I kind of did it in a setup of like a telephone game almost, and I'm not sure if that's how it's traditionally done, but that's how I did it. And I'll kind of show you what that looks like right now. And if you want access to the documents that I used to set up the game, I'll put a link in the description of the video. So this is what it looked like. So these are the sentences that my students were using, and I set up 4 different rounds, and it was a race, and the team that finished first would get some extra participation points. So what it looks like, if you were to look like how I set it up, what I would do is I printed off round 1, and then I set that paper at the end of the hallway. So like if we imagine that this right here is a hallway, the paper's over here, and there's a student here. What they're going to do is read the first sentence and then run to this student and then tell them what the sentence is, who runs to this student, says what the sentence is, and then runs down here and tells this student, who then writes it down. And then repeat that process until they get all 3 sentences, or in sentence, this was round 1, which are these sentences right here. And it probably took about 10 minutes for each round, so it was a solid half hour because I didn't even get to round 4 today when I did it. But basically there's a lot of running from here to here to here to here, and a lot of these people saying it's wrong, give me the right sentence, or there's miscommunications, but it really requires them or makes them think about the sentence and the pronunciation. It's also really good practice for listening and spelling, writing skills, because they're finding that they're writing down words or missing out the I and say prefiero in Spanish. So it's good practice for all of your skills: reading, speaking, listening. And they liked it, they enjoyed it. We'll definitely do it again sometime. And if you want access to the documents that I use, which are the teacher copies of the sentences, and then the sentences that the students read, and then I also have one more handout that went with it. Let me see if I can find it. And then the other handout I had looks like this, and each team gets one of these where it says round 1. So they'll write down the round 1 sentences there, and then 2, 3, and 4, and they'll put their teammates' names on there somewhere, and then I can collect them at the end and give them some participation points for it. So all these documents are available to you in the description if you want them. Let me know what you think, or if you have any questions, and have a good one. Hasta luego.